Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a reading for the Gemini Collective. Specifically channeling this reading for you, we're asking your guidance system, your guides. What is it that your guides, your soul is wanting to bring to your attention at this time? What is the soul message, the spiritual message about your soul and where you find yourself right now? And how you can line up with the energies available to you in the best possible way. That's what we're taking a look at. Okay? So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome to Evolve with Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. If you enjoy the energy, the message resonates, then I hope you decide to become a part of the community and to subscribe. Do all the things like comment, give me feedback. I love to hear back from you guys. An energy exchange is an honoring of the offering that I give to you, that I present you, and then you can return that with an offering as well. And this just keeps our energy in balance and creates an environment for abundance and blessing. Okay, so I do appreciate your support, your feedback, and I love to read your comments. So please do leave that. To my returning subscribers, it's always good to have you here. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a lovely holiday season. Whenever you find this reading, it is timeless, but I am recording it during December. So I hope that you are enjoying everything that the holiday season is offering you. Even if it can feel a bit overwhelming, that you're able to be satisfied in the offering and your level of receptivity. Okay, let's begin. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for allowing me access to your energy, to the various portals and the realms in which you operate and exist, to bring you clarity about what is active at this time, to bring you confirmation and validate what your intuition is picking up at this current time. I always ask you guys to trust your own guidance system. Welcome your guides and keepers into your space and ask them to guide you through the reading to help you to know, to recognize what is meant for you and what is not. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, perhaps you're not ready or in a place to receive that particular message or prediction. And that's okay. Leave it for someone else. Maybe it is just for somebody else and it's not your story. Okay. Don't try and make it fit. Don't force it. And if you feel triggered, even if your ego is inclined to want to reject it, that is where your work begins. Okay. Those triggers keep you in bondage. Those triggers are your blind spots and create limitations. And if you want to set yourself free, that is that's what you would tend to. Okay, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. Right, Gemini. What is it that your soul, your guidance system wants to bring your attention to? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Pulling some oracle cards from the Isis Tarot. The Isis Oracle deck, not Tarot. The energy that I'm picking up, Gemini, it feels very all over the place, scattered, like there's a lot of different radio stations playing at the same time or television channels playing at the same time. So I'm misspeaking, mispronouncing, because there is this anxious energy and overwhelming energy around you. So I'm just going to center myself so I can focus in where I need to. You don't need to keep up with everything. You don't need to give attention to everything, Gemini. You've got to create that quiet space to be still so that you can hear what matters, so you can feel what matters. Because I feel like I'm getting the what I'm seeing is what often happens when our gifts are activated. So we might be born with a gift, but at various levels on our journey, this journey we call life, depending on the maturity, the wisdom, and the experience, our capacity deepens or expands. Then the volume gets turned up on that gift. And as we mature and as we have more experience, the volume gets turned up on that gift. But what I'm experiencing, it's almost as if, Gemini, there is someone here, for some of you, you've sort of decided that I can't deal with picking up on everybody else's stuff and being invested in everybody else's healing and what's happening with them, picking up on their energy, picking up on their sickness, picking up on their dis-ease and on their spiritual warfare and all of that. So I'm going to block that out so I can just focus on me. And now you're opening up, and it's like you're being sprayed by not a little hose pipe, the hose from the fire truck. It's a lot. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Right. And you're saying, I'm actually hearing, I forgot that it is this loud. I forgot that it is this loud. Okay. So I've got healing the divine masculine. Osiris rises. Okay, Gemini. So what is taking place? And I'm being shown the twins within you. What is taking place on our planet at this time is that there is I'll show you what Spirit is showing me, that there is this massive burial ground of the boy children. Oh, and they're taking me back. There's a link to the story, the Bible story, where all the boy children needed to be sacrificed because the king, who was that king? Was it Pharaoh? Was it, I don't remember. You can put it in the comments, but he was threatened because he heard about the baby Jesus that is going to take over his throne. And then he ordered to have all of the children in Bethlehem, all the boy children, sacrificed. So I'm being shown that symbolically, okay? So none of this is literal. Spirit does not communicate literally. And there's this massive burial ground of boy children that have been sacrificed so that so that certain entities can remain in power, so that certain we're all sentient beings, right? So in the human form and their attachments and who they are in other realms as well, so that they can maintain their power. The protector needed to be destroyed. The protector needed to be destroyed because in the past, there have been times when our awakening to who we are, our ascension as human beings, our maturity as human beings were limited in various ways. By age, for example, where our age used to live for hundreds, and humans used to live for hundreds and hundreds of years, and then our age was capped to maybe even thousands. And then our age was capped to 120 years. Now, if you live to 100 years, it's a miracle. In order to avoid and limit our awakening, our maturity, our spiritual maturity into consciousness, into knowing who we are, and into elevating humanity as a collective so that we can remain in the programming for longer. Please keep in mind, beloved Gemini, I am channeling, okay? I'm receiving a frequency. I'm being shown pictures. I'm being shown stories. I'm interpreting it with my limited vocabulary. So if you know that I am misspeaking, please put it in the comments. But I trust that you will pick up on the vibration of the message that is coming through for you. So one of the efforts, one of the steps in limiting our evolution into higher consciousness as human beings was to wound the protector, to limit the protector's capacity. You, beloved Geminis, have experienced this in your own life, on your own journey. You've seen it face to face. You've seen this attack on the family. You've seen this attack. You've seen the wounded boy child within the man child trying to build a family, trying to assert self in very distorted ways. And this has resulted in many, many traumatized, abandoned, victimized mothers raising children on their own, trying to put back pieces of a home and a family on their own. What is taking place at this time in you, Gemini, the reason this ties into the experiences you've had with the masculine. The experience and the knowledge that you've obtained is because you play an intricate role, an integral in. There's a word they're giving me that I'm not getting. Is it integral part of the resurrection of the boy child, the masculine, symbolically from these massive mass burial grounds? This practice has gone all the way back to the indigenous people and has manifested throughout time in various ways. So what is happening now is that as the females on our planet, the women on our planet embody both the masculine and feminine, and the biological males on our planet embody both the masculine and feminine. Within each, that resurrection is taking place of the divine masculine. This has caused a great deal of irritation, frustration, anger, and resentment. But you, beloved Gemini, are a faith healer, are a root worker, deeply connected to the land and the bones of many, many of your ancestors that still energize the earth. You come from a powerful bloodline. And healing the divine masculine, there is a spirit is showing me how you and your ancestors, is it an invocation, a summoning, a prayer, how you pray, but it's a hymn, a worship song, how you sing over the bones that many have believed to be long dead and gone, and how it brings the essence, the spirit of the divine masculine, the boy child, back to life, to be nurtured, to find his voice, to remember who he is, to rise up through the darkness. The boy child has been so separated from his own shadows that he perceives pretense, a fake mirror as self. So the resurrection of the boy child will be a calling back home for the masculine. This is the work that you are doing, not in isolation with the collective that you are tied to, healing the divine masculine. And this is taking place within yourself, Gemini. This is taking place within yourself. Osiris rises. The story about Osiris was the partner of and the lover of Isis. And I don't remember the brother's name. Why is Seth coming to me? I don't know if that's the name. I'm going to search for it and I'm going to put it in the comments. when I'm channeling, names leave me. Words, names, things that define definitions like that completely escape me because I'm in a different frequency. So I'm going to look for that name. But their brother was jealous of Osiris and he chopped him into pieces. And Isis spent a long, long time searching for Osiris, having to collect the different pieces of him from different parts of the world, then bring it together. And she was known to be the goddess of resurrection. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm being shown. Gemini, goddess of resurrection. Do you know who you are? Do you know what you carry in your DNA? Do you know what has been engraved on your bones? She gathered him, all these pieces, and she resurrected him. And I'm being taken back to this invocation that sounds to me like a melody, like a worship song, like a hymn, like a lullaby, bringing the boy child, the masculine, back to life in masses, 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 calling back the soul self, where it's been cut, where that disconnection happened before puberty, and for some during puberty, um, that fragmentation, that disassociation, that's a calling back of the soul self, the soul child of the divine masculine. And spirit shows that for many of them, they will experience this ceremony in a dream state. And they will just wake up feeling different. The masculine, they do not know. And if you are if you are a male, you have been part of this in your own way, in your relationship with the divine feminine. This is the deep, deep work taking place, the deep activation taking place. They're showing me this resurrection and how there is a reunion with the male in his sleep state, or whilst astral traveling, and then this coming back into the essence, back into the body. It's this deep integration that's taking place. Talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. Talisman of potency. So this makes sense to me, Gemini. There are only certain spiritual workers who have the capacity to charge talisman, to charge holy oil, for example, and water, etc., etc. This is a calling. And it is through that prayer, through that invocation, through that summoning, whatever you want to call it, that power, that ability, that capacity flows through you and charges various objects. This is your craft. I'm really resonating so much with your message, with your reading, Gemini. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Are you ready? You are ready. You are ready. This is why you've opened up again, Gemini. You are ready. You are ready to do your work again, to live your purpose, to give space to all you that you are. You are not too much. You are not wrong. You are not bad. The power that flows through you, oh, is charged, fueled by thousands and thousands of ancestors that still live within you. Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. You will have victory. You will have victory in all of your endeavors, in doing your work, in living your purpose, in honoring your calling. You will have victory, triumph, charging sacred objects of power. You don't have to work hard. This is your special skill, your special craft. The healing of the divine masculine, all of your symptoms that you have experienced, everything that you have gone through, all of your activations has been about this. You've come here for this. You've come here because you've come to heal the boy child. You've come to awaken the protectors for all of us, because it's time that they come home and take their rightful place, so that we are not left so vulnerable to be fed off of, so that we can be at peace on our sacred thrones. Wow. Wow. Gemini. The energy that moves through me right now, that I am channeling with you, this energy is creating such a spaciousness within my body. I feel like it is healing me just by channeling your energy. This is how powerful you are. Everything is ready for you. You've learned enough. You are ready. That is what they're saying. You are ready, Gemini. You are ready. What else? Thank you. What else is it that your guidance system, that your spirit guides want to share with you today about who you are, why you are here, and what you are ready for? You've been defensive. Look at how you're protecting that boy child. Look at how you've been protecting him, knowing that he's afraid, knowing that he comes under attack, because you have the gift of reading the signs, of seeing the confusion, the illusion that they have so much choice and so much free will, that we have so much choice and so much free will, but all it does is keeps us in a loop of confusion and bondage, because our free will, the key, the tool to practice our free will, is our choice. And if we do not know how to make choice and where to make choice from a place of alignment, because we are confused, then we cannot practice our free will, which means we are in bondage. You know this, you see this, you have seen this, because you have the gift of seeing. And you know how we as humanity have been stunted in our elevation of consciousness, in our expansion, because we are being fed off of, and therefore keeping us in the cycle of fear, negative emotion, worthlessness, fear of not being enough, anxiety. Makes us food. Wow. The Five of Wands. You have experienced this powerful gift as a curse at times, and it's been very overwhelming. Okay. But this is about being able to focus your passions, being able to focus your energy and where you flow it. And once again, they're talking about the charging of sacred objects. It's your skill. You don't have to make hard work of this. You've gone through the flames, Gemini, to become the sacred cup. You've gone through the flames. You've endured a lot of emotional turmoil. But now you are the sacred calm waters in which these lotus flowers float with ease, effortlessly. You've got this divine mana coming from the heavens in abundance. Your cup is about to overflow, Gemini. Your cup is about to overflow. You're in a place where you are ready to trust yourself, to listen to your guidance system. There's been a lot of fear and a lot of contrast around your gifts. Your ancestors have experienced it too, where it has been demonized, where it has been judged and deemed bad, dangerous. You know this is not true. Queen of Pentacles, you are ready for your stable place. You have found your home, your sense of self. That is what's coming into your experience. You, in your purpose, in the fullness of who you are, not suppressing any of your abilities or your gifts or your calling, is that warm, sacred place, even out in the cold. You don't need to protect and defend the boy child anymore. You and those like you have and are resurrecting the soul of the boy child and calling him back to self. He's going back home to fully individuate with who he has become as a man. The only thing that you are being guided through is to release once and for all the fear and the doubt. You see these swords? They can't hurt you. These are beliefs and ideas that have been passed down. The mind is being colonized. Our ancestors' minds were colonized. You're breaking free from that mental colonization. That blindfold, you on the verge of removing it so that you can find your way through these swords back to that beautiful sacred cottage on the hill. The star. Look inside of her cloak, Gemini. This is you. Galaxies inside of your cloak. What you possess, incredibly powerful, incredibly sacred. You are a powerful healer. But the healing is not your responsibility. It is an offering, a facilitated offering and a gift. And those who are ready to be receptive and give space to their inner healer, those are the ones that you are getting ready to welcome in. You are going to be known and recognized for your work once again. But you have a new relationship with your calling, a new relationship with your work. It's going to be easier. It's going to be more harmonious. Not all of this backlash and hard work and wrestling with other people's demons. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. New beginning in love. You're going to love what's coming in for you, Gemini. No more confusion, no more needing to defend and protect, no more juggling a whole lot of people's problems, a whole lot of people's issues and wrestling with their demons. Finding your stability, finding your comfort in yourself, in your home, in what is you. Not being attached to the outcome for other people, not taking responsibility or taking on other people's stuff. Releasing yourself from the fear and coming full circle. Being recognized and known. The star, having your wish fulfillment here. Having your wish fulfillment. Beautiful. I love this for you. I'm going to draw an oracle card from my Blue Messiah oracle reading deck. Transformational cards for the soul. This is, we're going to ask your guides, we're going to ask Source, what is it that you can do to facilitate this beautiful, beautiful journey that you are on right now, of giving space to your calling and your gifts? What is it that you can do to get into alignment to make this a easy, satisfactory, peaceful, loving experience? Thank you, Spirit. Right. Thank you, Spirit. Evolution. Number 9. Evolution. Look at that beautiful card. And look at the stars again. It's similar. It's just like the star card in the Triple Goddess deck. Look at the DNA there. We were just talking about that. Evolution. Let's see. What is the message here for you, Gemini? Nothing happens until the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of change. Expansion of awareness and personal evolution comes from moving through the different levels of transformation within you. There isn't just one mountain, but many mountains within you that you traverse. At each level of transformation, before you ascend to higher states of awareness, there is often a period of discomfort. This period of discomfort can be quite challenging because transitions may not only affect you, but also those around you. Every mountain that you climb within you, dear one, corresponds to different sets of personal challenges. Spiritual awakening has many layers and stages. These layers are identified with the egoic sense of self and personality. To transcend or take that leap of faith from each mountain is to peel away yet another layer that represents the illusionary sense of self. These layers block you from your true magnificence. At each mountain, before taking flight, you let go of what no longer serves your higher self. With every stage of transformation, your vibration is raised. You fly stronger, empowered with greater wisdom and understanding. Your soul takes this journey to grow and evolve, dear one. This, dear one, is the evolutionary path of the soul. Stay conscious of the mountains below and before you, and remember always that every mountain represents an opportunity to climb higher. The chakra that comes into focus for you is the solar plexus. Your solar plexus is associated with your personal power, with your confidence and your trust in yourself. And the best way to develop your trust in yourself is to keep your promises to yourself, and no matter what. An exercise that would be really helpful for you at this time, Gemini, is reflect on your life. What holds you back? It is time to detach from what no longer serves you with love. An affirmation that would be really, really helpful is I am courageous as I take that leap of faith from every mountain I traverse within me. Put this affirmation in the comments, claim it. This was a beautiful, powerful message. It's not going to resonate with everyone because this is for a select few. But if you've found your way here and this message resonates with you, please comment, let me know. Thank you for allowing me to channel this message for you. You are an incredibly powerful and special being. Thank you for being here and for doing the work that you are doing. The divine masculine is going through a major, major resurrection, transformation, and individuation on our planet at this time. It's long overdue. If you'd like to get personal reading or you'd like to get some spiritual guidance with regards to any area in your life that you might need that guidance about, you're welcome to contact me. If you'd like to get a channeled energy healing, because there's a condition, a symptom, a disease that you've been plagued with, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do what is best for you. Love and light. I will see you next time. Bye now.